Alright guys, I want to give you a little bit on unions and intersections. So, these are new words and they're going to involve lots of thoughts. So, first things first, when I want to write union, I'm going to use this kind of funky U cup thing. And when I want to write an intersection, I'm going to write this kind of cat thing. The point of these is going to be to have a way to combine intervals. I know that sounds like I want to add and subtract intervals, and that's kind of close, but not quite. So don't think add and subtract here. They're not really the same thing. So this is a way I'm going to say and also. And I'm really going to write that as in either. Okay? And what we sometimes say is or, which is why I'm going to avoid saying the thing that I just said about and also, because really what we mean here is or. And for intersections, we're going to be saying something like and really what that means is that we're going to do in both. Okay, now I realize this probably doesn't make any darn sense right now, so let me give you a couple examples. So, find, let's see, let's take some interval like -3, 2, and union it with 1, 4. Maybe -1, 4. Okay? So I've got these two intervals, all right? And I want to see what's in either of them, right? In either, maybe / both, right? Like stuff that's in this or stuff that's in there. That's going to be my answer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a number line. So on my number line, I need -3 up to 2. I'm going to color that one orange. And I think I get an open circle on this end because of the round parenthesis, and a closed circle on this end because of the square bracket. And then my other interval is going to be from -1 up to 4. And I'm going to color that one pink. And that's going to be a closed dot on this end and an open dot on that end. And then I'm asking, okay, what's in either of these? Well, anything running from, let's see, here, going up to there is in either. And so my answer is going to be, let's see, so if I was drawing a number line version of my answer, I'd go from -3 to 4, open dot on both ends, right? That's something that's in either one. If I'm writing that as an interval, I'm going to write it as starting at -3 and running up to 4. And if I was going to write this as an inequality, I'd write this kind of bizarre. Let's see, -3 is on the bottom, so it's smaller than x. And -4 is on the top. So this is x's that are between -3 and 4. Cool? So all of this jazz is how I would answer this one. Want to try another one? I think we need an intersection to try. Alright, so let me make an intersection. So I want to say find, and let's just use the same two intervals. So we'll go -3 to 2, intersect -1 to 4. Okay, so this means it's got to be in both of them. So I'm going to draw my number line. I'm going to put my stuff on there. So -3 up to 2. I'm going to color that one orange again. So I'm drawing the same picture, right? So I've got my orange interval, and then I need to go from -1 up to 4. I'm going to color that one pink again. Okay, now what? Now I need to figure out what's in common between these two. So it's got to be in common, right? So it's got to be in both. So I'm looking here, and like this stuff here, like over here is not in either, right? So it's not in there at all. And then this guy's only in the orange one. And I'm looking for things in both. So once I hit -1, -1 is in both of these things, right? It's included in this one because of this solid dot, and it's included in that one because of the line. So I'm thinking, all right, this thing's starting at -1, and then all all through here, it's in both. And then when I get to 2, I'm done, right? After that, it's only in the pink one. But I want to know whether I fill this dot in. And I think I have to fill this dot in because this dot's filled and that line is solid there. So I've got this interval, right, that goes from -1 to 2 and includes both ends. So I'd write that as -1 to 2, both included. And if I was going to write this as an inequality, I'd say -1 is smaller than x is smaller than 2. Oops, and I need equal signs on both of those. So there's your answer for that intersection. So what I need you to remember is unions, right, the U thing, those are the kind of in either, and I might say that as or. Intersections are this kind of cap thing. I say that as and that means it's got to be in both. Cool?